They're gearing up for a possible legal fight after the state of Florida's Agency for Healthcare Administration changed its coverage rules.
That change says Medicaid in our state can no longer be used to pay for gender dysphoria treatments such as puberty blockers or hormones. And new tonight, ABC Action News reporter Rochelle Aline goes in depth to break down the change and what happens next.
This is a change that was actually triggered by a report from the Florida Department of Health that came out in April that questioned whether or not these treatments were safe for kids and instead suggested therapy and family support. Gender dysphoria. According to the American Psychiatric Association, it refers to the psychological distress that some people experience when the gender they've been assigned at birth doesn't match the gender they identify with. And according to the association, it's often something that people who are transgender or gender nonconforming have to grapple with. Treatment options vary from social and legal affirmations like changing one's names and pronouns and dressing in a way that matches one's gender identity to medical affirmations like puberty suppressants and hormone treatments, among other things. But as of Sunday, Florida Medicaid will no longer cover that last group of treatments.
I know that I can't imagine what that would feel like. My heart is breaking for folks.
Brandon Wolf with Equality Florida says it's a change that's prompting discussions about legal actions within his organization and many others across the state.
Fighting back is the only hope we have.
This all comes after the Florida Agency for Healthcare Administration, or ACHA, voted to change its Medicaid rules to block coverage for puberty blockers and hormones and hormone antagonists, sex reassignment surgeries, and any other procedures that alter primary or secondary sexual characteristics. In June, the agency released this 46-page analysis of these treatments and claimed that they are not consistent with widely accepted professional medical standards and are experimental and investigational with the potential for harmful long-term effects. And in July, during a meeting letting the public speak on the issue, groups supporting this rule change also spoke out.
I do not think that this needs to be provided to children, period. It should not be paid for by taxpayers' money because it is not an illness, it is not a disease.
But in the meantime, Wolf tells me some groups are creating mutual aid funds to help people who just lost coverage of this care, and he adds that he also wants to clear up any confusion about who has lost access to that coverage.
If people are on a different health plan, if they're accessing healthcare through another means, that care is still legal. It is still allowed to be performed here in the state of Florida. You can still access your doctor, and it's worth saying out loud that this rule does not cover mental health services.
To read more about this rule change, that full report from ACHA, or to learn more about Equality Florida and some of those mutual aid funds, you can head to our website, abcactionnews.com. In Tampa, Rochelle Aline, ABC Action News.